Hello and welcome. Welcome, YouTube. Hello. All right. We have a 30-minute desk and chair yoga class for you today. We'll get started in about a minute. We'll let people continue to join. I will begin the chat box if you have any questions. And I will come chat after class as well. My name is Nicole Doherty. I'm co-founder of Unfold Yoga and Wellness. We do these types of classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for our members. And this is just a little taste of what we do. So if you like it, come check us out. All right. Let's give it about 30 more seconds. All right, I'm going to conduct class from back at that desk. All you need is a desk and a chair. If you don't have a desk, you don't need it. You can use the back of your chair or a kitchen table, whatever you have around you. Our classes are meant to be done anywhere at any time. We like this to be a little break in your day. So if you're sitting at a computer working all day or whatever your job or your life entails, learn to take a short break to reset your body and your mind by using some simple stretching techniques, some breathing techniques, and some letting go meditation techniques. So that's what we'll do today. All right, let's get started. And for right now, just scooch a little bit away from your desk. A reminder to silence your devices if you can. And save this 30 minutes just for you, letting go of any distractions you might have. All right, sit comfortably in your chair. I like to scooch my hips all the way back, keep my feet flat on the floor. Knees and feet are in line with your hips. And we'll start by shrugging your shoulders up to your ears. Take a big inhale, sit a little taller. And as you exhale, slowly roll your shoulders down and back. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up, sit tall. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Last time, slowly squeeze up, sit a little taller. And as you exhale, roll your shoulders down and back and set them there. Hands can rest comfortably in your lap. Close your eyes and just settle into this space. Paying attention to your breath, breathing in and out of your nose if you can. If you're congested, it's okay to breathe through your mouth. And notice what happens in your body as you breathe. And over the next few breaths, I want to see if you can lengthen out your inhales and exhales so that when you breathe in, you feel like you're growing a little bit taller and you're expanding your whole torso. So you feel your belly expand, your ribs expand. Then when you breathe out, you feel a little more relaxed and stable. Just a couple more breaths like this to get used to our diaphragmatic breathing. Slow inhales, slow exhales. Reminder to relax the muscles of your face, especially around your eyes and your lips. And let's begin class with one big sigh all together. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, sit tall and inhale. Open wide, exhale. Then you can close your lips and continue to breathe in and out of your nose throughout class. Bring your chin to your chest, but keep your shoulders pulling down and back. Rock your head a little bit side to side, as if you're drawing your right ear towards your right shoulder, and then the left ear towards the left shoulder. Just once more each way. Keep breathing slow and steady. And the next time your right ear is at your right shoulder, hold it there. A couple options here. You can stay just like this and breathe. You can bring your right hand to the left side of your head near your temple and gently pull down. You could also extend your left arm to the left and gently pull down through your fingertips. Hold here for at least 2 more breaths. Try to breathe into the left side of your neck so that when you exhale, you can relax and stretch a little bit more. Last breath here. Really slowly, hands back to your lap, chin to your chest, and just pause. Notice how your neck feels. And we'll do the other side. Move your left ear towards your left shoulder. You can just stay here, or you can bring your left hand to the right side of your head, kind of near your ear or your temple. Gently pull down. And if you'd like, you can extend the right arm to the right, pulling on a diagonal like you're trying to touch the floor with your fingertips. Couple big breaths here, breathing into the right side of your neck. Try to visualize that area expanding as you breathe in and stretching as you breathe out. Last breath. Really slowly bring your hands back to your lap and your chin back to your chest. To come out of our next stretch, if you'd like to rock the head again side to side, you can, or you can make big circles with your neck. And eventually bring your head back up over your shoulders, and you can open your eyes if they're not already. All right, let's scooch forward in the chair. We'll do a couple seated poses, and then we'll stand up and do some stretches standing as well. So right now you're sitting about halfway on the seat of your chair, and you walk your feet forward so that the ankles are under the knees. Bring your hands behind your back, behind your head, arch your back and look up. Couple breaths here to open up the chest and belly. Try to draw your shoulder blades towards each other and down away from your ears, and keep trying to pull the elbows back. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, start to round your back and tuck your chin. Pull the elbows in like you're trying to touch your knees with your elbows. Tuck your tailbone. Hold here for a moment. We're engaging the muscles on the front side of the body, and we're stretching the muscles on the back side of the body. We're going to go back and forth a few times. On your next inhale, arch your back and look up. And as you exhale, round your back and tuck your chin. So keep going at your own pace, breathing slowly and moving slowly. Every time you come to a pose, try to get a little bit deeper. So curl a little bit deeper. Extend a little bit deeper if you can. We're just going to go once more each way. This is flexion and extension of the spine. And when you're done, sit upright, reach your arms up in the air and roll out your wrists. Maybe just wiggle your fingers if you'd like. Then one hand at a time, try to reach up towards the ceiling. You can keep rolling your wrists if you'd like. Just give each side a little stretch. And then eventually we'll even out our arms. Clasp your hands into a light fist and turn the fist inside out. You're going to push the palms towards the ceiling. We'll pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Take a big inhale here and sit tall. As you exhale, curve to the right. As you inhale, come back up to center. You can look up if you'd like. As you exhale, curve to the left. So we're going to go back and forth 2 more times each way. Inhale to center, look up, stretch. Exhale, curve to the right. Keep the hips rooted down in your chair. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Go once more each way at your own pace. Maybe curving a little bit deeper this time. When you're back in the center, look up, lean back a little bit. So a little bit of a back bend. Take a breath. And slowly unclasp your hands, roll out your wrists as you lower your arms down, and then feel free to shake it out. That's a big stretch for the forearms and the inner arms. So if you're sitting at a computer typing all day, this gets kind of tight through here. So it's nice to add these stretches through your day. All right, one more seated stretch, and then we'll stand up. So sit tall, feet and hips rooting down into the chair and the floor. Inhale here in the center. As you exhale, stretch a twist to the right. You can grab the back of your chair with your right hand, and you can grab your right thigh with your left hand. Roll the shoulders back, down and back, just like we started class. And then maybe you can start to look behind you by twisting gently through the neck. We'll hold it here a couple breaths. Every time you inhale, sit a little taller. Every time you exhale, twist a little deeper. 2 more breaths. Engage your core. So you're gently pulling your belly in to help you twist as you exhale. As you inhale, slowly face forward, and we'll do the other side. Just make sure your knees and your hips are aligned. Inhale in the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Your left hand can grab the chair behind you. Your right hand can grab your outer left thigh. Inhale to center, and exhale, twist. So use your hands here to help you twist. Also use your belly muscles to kind of pull in as you exhale. Maybe you're looking over your back shoulder. Just being gentle with your neck. And take 2 more big breaths here. Every time you inhale, sit a little taller. Every time you exhale, twist a little deeper. Last one. And as you inhale, slowly face forward. All right, we'll stand up, root down into your feet, engage your core as you slowly rise up out of your chair. You can slide your chair away if you're just using your desk or a table, or if your chair is short like mine, you can tuck it in. We're going to use the surface of the chair to put the hands down. So have your hands on your desk about shoulder width apart and spread your fingers wide, rooting down through each of your 10 finger knuckles. And slowly start to walk your feet back. We're making an upside down L shape with the body. So we're trying to straighten out the arms. You can have your knees bent a little bit here at the start. Maybe wiggle out your hips, lengthening through the low back. And eventually, maybe you start to straighten your legs. Hold here for a breath or two. We call this desk dog pose. It's like a downward facing dog pose if you've ever been to a yoga class. We're trying to straighten the arms and push the hands forward as you pull the hips back. This is a nice full body stretch. Trying to get your ears in line with your upper arms, but if that's too strenuous, you can lift the head a little bit. All right, take 1 more big breath here. And as you inhale, you'll slowly start to step the right foot forward. Let's scooch the left foot back and angle the back heel down onto the ground. Pause here while the hands are pushing down. Keep pushing the hands forward and really try to push the left heel down and back. I'm getting a calf and ankle stretch right now. If you're not quite feeling it, you can step the left foot even further back. So find a spot that feels good for you. Hold and breathe. We want to try to breathe into the areas of the body that feel tight or where you're feeling the stretch. So I'm trying to breathe into my left calf. And then if you'd like, you can start to reach your arms forward and up into warrior 1. You can gaze straight ahead, or if you'd like, you can look up between your hands. Make sure the shoulders are rolling down and back so your neck is open. And again, another reminder to relax the muscles of your face, especially around your eyes and your lips. Breathe slowly in and out of your nose. A big stretch for the back left leg, especially this hip flexor. So the hip flexors, the front of the hips get tight when we sit all day. This is a nice stretch to add into your day as you're sitting and working. Just stand up every once in a while and give a stretch. Let's take 1 more breath here. And then slowly start to straighten your front leg. You can bring your hands down to your desk or the back of your chair. We're going to fold over the front leg. If you feel like your back foot's a little too far back, you can step it in. It gives you some room to fold forward. So first step, hands on the desk. Second step, bend the elbows. And then maybe you start to go a little bit deeper. You can bring your head down onto the desk. Or you could skip the desk altogether and bring your hands to the floor or even on top of your shin. So the goal here is that we're folding over the front leg. We're trying to lengthen out the spine. So reach your chest down towards your foot and squeeze your thighs and energetically push your feet into the floor. I'm trying to pull my right hip back and my left hip forward. Let's take 2 more breaths here in this pyramid pose. Nice, slow, deep inhales and exhales through your nose. And if your hands went all the way to the floor, you can start to climb them back up. Lift your head and step the left foot forward. We're going to balance on the left foot, so root the left foot down and bend the right knee and pick up the right foot. Step 1 is to balance here by lifting the right foot off the floor. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips, or maybe you even bring your hands up in the air. Step 2 is to grab your right foot with the right hand and balance that way. So the left hand can stay on the desk, the left hand can come to the hip, or the left hand can come up in the air. So we're stretching out the right thigh now, and we're balancing and engaging the left side. So if you feel your body wobbling a little bit, that's okay. That's strengthening all the muscles in your left foot, ankle, and leg. Feel like you're pulling your right knee down towards the floor as you lift your chest up towards the ceiling. It's always optional to look up, challenge your balance by changing your gaze, and enjoy those little wobbles. If you fall out, that's okay. You can come right back in, letting go of the need for perfection, just going for the flow. One more breath here in this balance. And we'll really slowly, hands can come back to the desk, release the right foot down, and then feel free to shake it out. Notice where you're feeling energy in your body, and we'll stretch it all out. Hands back to the desk, walk your feet back, desk dog pose. Maybe you want to bend your knees and wiggle out your hips here at the beginning, and then eventually find stillness in your desk dog pose. Straightening your legs, reach your hands forward, pull your hips back, and breathe. Notice how your left side feels compared to your right side. And we'll work to even that all out by doing all those poses on the next side. When you're ready, lift your head, step your left foot forward, scoot your right foot back, and angle the right heel onto the floor. The left knee is bent, the right leg is straight. So before we lift our arms into Warrior One, I want you to push down and forward through your hands and push down and back through the right heel. Find the calf stretch or the ankle stretch. And once you have that, you can push down into your feet, reach your arms forward and up. Option to look up or look straight ahead. If this pose feels too easy for you, you can always step the right foot further back. If it feels too difficult, you can always step the right foot further in. So find your spot, hold and breathe. And I'm feeling a lot of stretch in the front of the right hip, so that's where I'm going to breathe. I'm going to visualize breathing directly into that right hip where it's tight, softening and relaxing during the exhales. Just a couple more breaths here. Stay engaged by pushing your feet down, squeezing the muscles of the back leg, and lifting up through your chest. Last breath here. You'll slowly straighten your front leg as you reach your hands to your desk. So if you feel like your back foot is a little too far back for you to fold forward, you can always step it in a little bit. Squeeze both thighs so you feel like the kneecaps are lifting up. Push your feet down, reach your chest forward, and then bend your elbows. You can bring hands or forearms down to the desk. You could even bring your forehead down to the desk. Or you could skip the desk and bring your hands down towards the floor. Your choice here, but find one spot and hold and breathe for a few breaths. We're breathing in and out of the nose. And then to refine this pose, feel like you're pulling your left hip back and the right hip forward slightly. Feel like you're pulling your chest down towards your left foot. Notice where you're feeling the stretch and try to breathe into those areas. One more breath here. And if your hands went to the floor, now is a good time to start to walk them back up to the desk. Lift your head and step the right foot forward. So we're going to balance on the right foot this time. Pick up your left foot. This might be where you want to stop today and practice balance, hands to hips or hands in the air. Or if you'd like, you can grab your left foot with your left hand. Close the knees so the knee isn't winging out to the side. Chest open. Option to keep a hold of the desk. Right hand on the right hip or right hand up in the air, your choice. Then hold and breathe. If you feel wobbly, that's okay. The desk is there to support you. Or you can just engage with the wobbles and understand that those wobbles are helping to strengthen your foot, your ankle, your whole leg. Pull the left knee down a little bit as you lift the chest up. And at any point during the stretch, if you'd like to challenge your balance a little bit more, you can just look up or maybe even close your eyes for a moment and see what that does to your balance. And if you fall out, no big deal. Just come right back in. One more big breath. And come out slowly. Right hand can come down first, and then left foot. Shake it out. And we'll come back to desk dog. Hands down, walk your feet back. This time walk your feet a little bit wider so the feet are about shoulder width apart. Pull your hips back as you reach your arms forward. Do a little twist here. Bring your right hand down towards your left ankle. You can look underneath your left arm. Pull the left hip back as you reach the left hand forward. You can bend your right elbow to kind of twist and draw your head underneath your left arm. Take a breath. And we'll do the other side. Right hand back to the desk. And when you're ready, left hand to the right ankle or shin. Look underneath your right arm. Push the right hand forward as you pull the right hip back. If you want to twist more, bend your left elbow to draw your chest underneath your right arm. One more breath. And unwind slowly, left hand back up to the desk. Option to stay here in desk dog, or if you want to fold a little deeper, you can bring your hands to the floor and maybe walk your hands back towards your feet. You can grab a hold of your ankles or your shins and give yourself a little squeeze. The top of the head drops down towards the floor as the hips lift up towards the ceiling. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly walk your hands back up to the desk. Take a breath. And then slowly lift your head. All right, walk your feet forward and stand upright. Stand a little bit back from your desk. Roll your shoulders down and back. Bring your hands behind your hips a little bit. This might be enough of a stretch today, or you can clasp your hands lightly behind your back. Look up and slowly start to pull your fingers down towards your heels as you arch your back. The hips can tilt forward a little bit as the arms pull back. Back bend, standing back bend. Get some weight in the balls of your feet. Spread out your toes. Take 1 more breath. And then slowly release by standing upright and releasing your arms. Feel free to shake it out. All right, we'll take a seat. And just like we did at the beginning of class, we'll sit halfway on the chair so you're not touching your backrest. Bring your hands behind your head. Arch your back, look up. Inhale. As you exhale, round your back and tuck your chin. 1 more time. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round. And sit upright. And release your arms. Pick up your right knee. You can use your hands around your shin. Sit tall and roll out the right ankle a few times. You can roll both directions. And then when you're ready, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex your right foot, sit tall. Root both sit bones into the chair as you lift up through your chest. You can stay just like this if this is enough, or you can hinge forward. I like to bring my forearms onto my shin. Or if you're near your desk, you can bring your hands to the desk and then the head down. So we're folding over the front shin, trying to stretch into the right hip. Couple breaths here, breathing in and out of your nose, trying to send your breath down into your right hip. We're encouraging the right hip to open. We're encouraging the right knee to move down towards the floor. Soften and relax it with each exhale. Relax your shoulders, your face, your hips. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. Keep your legs as they are. And when you're ready, you'll sit upright. Do one more stretch here, a little twist. So slowly twist to the right. You can bring your left hand onto your right thigh, right hand onto the chair behind you. Similar to the twist we did before, but this hip is open now, and use your arms to help you twist. Maybe look over your back shoulder. Roll your shoulders down and back. And just take one more breath. Slowly face forward. Grab behind your right thigh, lift up your knee, and then you can straighten and bend the knee a few times to come out of that pose. You can wiggle the ankle again if you like. And we'll do the other side. Right foot down, sit tall. Pick up your left knee with your hands and continue to sit tall. We tend to want to round in this pose. So really pull your knee up towards your chest and lift your chest up towards the ceiling. You can roll the ankle if you'd like. And when you're ready, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Flex the left foot. You can rest your hands on your shin, or if you'd like, you can hinge forward, bring your forearms down, either onto your shin or onto your desk. Relax your head and face, and just hold and breathe. Imagine that you're breathing into your left hip. Slow and steady. Using the breath to aid your stretch. Also using the breath as a tool to let go of whatever's running around in your mind and stay focused in this present moment. So right now, all you need to be doing is breathing and stretching. If you notice a thought come into your head, that's okay. Just maybe use that exhale to let it go. 2 more breaths here. And take your time. Keep the legs as they are and just sit upright. Slowly twist to the left. You can grab your thigh in the back of your chair, roll the shoulders down and back. An option to look over your back shoulder. 2 more breaths here. Twisting a little deeper with each exhale. Slowly face forward. Grab behind your thigh, pick up your knee. You can roll out the ankle. You can straighten and bend the leg a few times. And eventually left foot down. You can scooch back in your chair. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Sit tall. Inhale. As you exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Stay here. Bring your chin to your chest and rock your head a little side to side. Observing how you feel now near the end of class. Try to notice what feels good in your body. And if you'd rather make big circles with your head, that's fine. If you circle one direction, also circle the other direction as well. And eventually bring your head back up over your shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips root down into the chair. Spread out your toes, even within your shoes, and just let them gently fall into the floor. And just sit and breathe for a few moments. Observe how you feel in your body, what feels good. Observe what you feel in your mind. What's your mood? What are the thoughts that are appearing in your mind? And over these next several breaths, just see if you can slowly let everything soften and release. Enjoying the sense of peace and calm that you've created in your own mind and body. Slow, deep inhales and exhales through your nose. And invite in a sense of kindness towards your own self. Add in a sense of gratitude for your own body, your breath, and your mind. And soften anything that feels negative, tight, or sticky. We'll see if you can really absorb these feelings of kindness, softness, happiness, and carry them with you throughout the rest of your day. We'll end class with a big breath. When you're ready, sit tall and inhale. Open wide and exhale. Take your time coming out of your class. You can blink your eyes open, add a little stretch or movement if you'd like, and then welcome back into your day. Thanks for joining me for this free 30-minute de-stress at your desk class. I'm Nicole Doherty, and I teach these classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you'd like to join us, the link is right there. We'd love to see you. If you have any questions, you can type in the chat box. We're so happy you're here. We have a free 10-minute tune-up trio, so a class like this, but only 10 minutes. So if you don't have 30 minutes, we have options for you. I'll put that link right there. Totally free. And we always like engaging with our students, so let us know if you liked class. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the future. We can always tailor our classes towards our students' needs. My partner Katie and I started this company in 2014, 11 years ago, and we've been teaching mindfulness to people at work, so through gentle movement, breathing, meditation. So this is our passion, this is what we do. And we have virtual programs. If we can't get us into your office, you can get us on your computer. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you later.